thing I kindled this bonfire. It's a good one to kindle. There's a decent chance I'm going to be dying a lot in like the next hour of gameplay or so. Because the real Seath fight is hard. In my opinion, anyway. Well, it's going to be hard for what I'm going to try to do. It should be obvious by now. Seath's a dragon. And what do dragons do in this game when you fight them? They drop shit off their tails. And Seath is maybe the worst one ever. Priscilla was pretty tough. But Priscilla's problem was that it's too easy to kill her before she drops her thing. Like immediately when I cut footage out of the Priscilla fight, I like went to a YouTube video. I was like, I'm not crazy. She totally has a thing, right? Okay, yeah, she does. And then everyone in the comments was like, the hardest part is like not killing her first. And that's when I figured out like, okay, I need to switch to a weaker weapon so that I get more swings in on her tail. And that's why I ended up doing most of that fight with the raw longsword. What's up, dude? Round 2. Oh, I missed. Roll. Also really disappointed that I died because the first guy I killed over here dropped something. He had his rare drop. I don't know what that is though. It might just be like Twinkling Titanite or something. Ooh, that was a good roll. Anything this time? No. Let's ignore that piss-colored one. Well, I might not be able to. Okay, he sees me. You come over here. There's no one else around. I think he's stuck. He's stuck. Well... guess I could do this. Oh, he's strong. This is gonna take 3 of these. Maybe a 4th. This is so dumb. Well, there he goes. He figured it out. Hey! Remember how we got dusk out of one of those dudes? Making sure none of them can see me. Hello.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Sieglind of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Did it surprise you? This isn't Siegmeyer. This is Sieglind. Can I get inside of her helmet, maybe? See if I can bullshit my way into here. Clip the camera in. I'm kind of in her gut. Can I do it? If she wasn't turning her head, I'd be able to get a better look at her. She's supposed to be like a cute girl, though.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine. Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if you'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
So it's Siegmeyer's daughter. What a surprise, huh?
Thank goodness. Well then, now...
Alright, that's the next part of Siegmeyer's questline, is coming and saving Sieglind. Look at you, you're all lonely over here, bro. Yeah, these ones aren't as strong. She just kind of stands there and hangs out now. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's that crystal dude set. Maybe I can get some answers about who he is. Crystallized armor worn by a hollowed knight who is partially crystallized. The armor of the crystal grants high defense. Man, that didn't answer shit. What made that dude so special versus all the crystallized hollow knights? All the regular dudes that I killed. Why does he get a cool set? What's up with that? Who was he? Ooh. Look how many more of them there are. He shoved like frickin' a dozen of them in here. It's ridiculous. I kill him for posterity. Eat this lightning spear. Oh, that triggered the other one. This is really goofy. This is a dumb place to be fighting. Did I hit the other one? Yeah, I did. That was weird. This is super awkward. It's really hard to walk on this surface. The grass texture's not great. Don't look too closely at it. This game came out in 2011. Cut it some slack. There's one more. Well, we did it. Apparently, you can get onto this surface. I didn't even know you could do that. I guess with a jump. Well, I wasn't close enough. Kudos, whoever did that. You got your opportunity to leave stupid, useless messages. Alright, the path forward is actually here. Remember, this is where Logan basically told us to go. Thank God I'm online. What's up with that, like, black speck in the distance? That shouldn't be there. This is one of the weirdest parts of the game. Crystal Cave. This stage is bullshit. Oh, that was close. Let's get a good look at it. Yo, see that? You see that floating shit? That's those are moonlight butterflies. The Butterfly Soul said that, right? That it was a manufacturization by Seath the Scaleless. Oh yeah, I'm interested to see if this place looks any different in Remaster. Alright, so you see these like little snowflakes or whatever falling? They're your hint. They're invisible walkways in this stage. This leads to an item. I don't remember what this is. Humanity. There is a very rare and good item in this area that you have to, like, use doing this bullshit. You can also be helped out by player messages. If people are nice, they will leave messages on the invisible walkways. I should probably do a little bit of that to be a cool guy. There he is. There's the crystal butterfly. Let's use the binocs. They're not hostile. Unless you attack them, then they will get hostile. They will be very upset. Ooh, he's gross. So, with his soul, you can make like a magic spear that looks like this horn. You can also make a shield that shoots laser beams. I'm actually working on a sorcery build on a different file right now. It's like the first one I've ever done in any Dark Souls game, so it's a bit of an experience. And I'm totally going to make that shield and shoot laser beams. It's going to be cool. Looking forward to it. Alright, so someone was nice and left this message. Path ahead. Oh, this is a dev note. Where the fuck are the other messages? Like, come on. I could very well fall off and die in this area. Alright, this guy's a bitch. I think he's unique, too. I don't think he comes back. Which is why he's different colored. He's not housing anyone, though. Maybe the implication is he's trying to house you. I'm gonna absorb you, chosen undead. That was really close. I got nervous there. I was like, oh man. Don't let this guy kill me. Okay. So there's like a pathway over there. You see the crystals landing? And it kind of goes that direction. But there's also this over here. Oh man, this is so confusing. I think you can fall off over here. So you know it would be really helpful? Yeah, okay, this goes to an entire area. So here's one of the uses of this item. Passed it up, didn't I? The prism stone. Yeah, they come in handy here. I probably should have bought some. Oh. Thank you, people who left messages. And look at that blood. Here. Let me, rate this so that, this message doesn't disappear from people's worlds. So let's look at the blood stain. Alright, where'd you go? Great sword, bro. Oh. Need path. That's not very helpful. Back. Yeah, because if I walk forward, see what this girl did. Where did you go? Oh. So our goal is... This is super optional, the path I'm on. This leads to the rarest item in the area. Somewhere over there. I can't quite see it right now. So let's use that prism stone. Throw it here. This is so treacherous. But look at that bloodstain floating right there. Oh. Good thing I threw that prism stone. Boom. This is a blue titanite slab. Whew. So hopefully I don't screw up going backwards. Phew, nailed it. So the blue slab, it's for reinforcing magic or enchanted weapons. Legendary slabs are heirlooms of a nameless blacksmith deity who forged the weapons of other gods. Weapons forged with this slab become rare legendary weapons. I don't think I ever read the regular titanite slab. God, look at all this blood. A lot of people died here. Where did they go? They went down. Oh, because they were trying to get this item. Yeah, I'm going to try to get this item too. I should be fine if I go straight and then turn around. That's all for my lightning spears. There we go. He's done. I dropped down here to get this item, which is another blue chunk. That's nice. But I don't know how to leave. I think I have to go up. This could very well end in my death because there are no messages. I'm dead. Yep. The path zigzags right there. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Oh well. We got the chunk, the slab rather, and we got most of the good stuff in that area, so now I can take more of a direct path. Really happy about getting the slab though. A lot of people will not get that item because it's not worth it, and like there's no reason to get it unless you're making magic and enchanted weapons. And I only want to do that for like the trophy. There's a trophy for like making the strongest version of every weapon type individually. They all have their own trophies. So I already got the one for standard reinforcement. I don't envision myself using any like magic or enchanted weapons on camera, given that I don't have the stats for them. But still. Alright, now we take more of the boss run route, which is really weird and awkward. Because it's like, look how perilous all this is. One wrong step. Stuff like that can happen. You can easily die. Also, these golems like chase longer than you would expect them to. See, he's a weird guy. Okay, he finally gave up. This is his crib. This is where he's been doing the heftiest part of his research. Do I want that blood stain? It is like, what, 20,000 or something? It's really unclear where it goes from here. Okay, this one looks a bit straighter. I'm almost out of prison stones. I also feel like my bloodstain's a little too far back. 30,000. I think that was worth it. I say that, but... Ooh. I say it, but... Like, actually keeping it's gonna be a challenge. Alright, so there's the drop. And more or less, this one should be a straight path, I think. Let's go for this message. I think this this moonlight butterfly has a higher chance of, like, actually aggroing you. For no reason, too. So I'm going to try to get this item. I'm going to put up my shield just in case. He might not like it. Or not. Okay. I guess he's fine. For some reason, I remember him attacking me once. He was just like, ah, screw you. I liked that soul of a hero. You can see it from here, Jesus. You can see a new enemy type, too. This is the first time we're encountering these guys. These guys aren't very fun. I'm going to use my frickin' lightning spears against them. They are walking clams. They are a lot tougher than you might think they are. They do a lot of damage. They don't like that, though. So they die. They have skulls inside of them instead of, like, pearls. They do drop items. They drop two things, I believe. Purging stones and twinkling titanite. So you can come grind these guys if you need twinkling titanite. Nothing there. Nothing in this corner. Gotta get rid of all of them. There's some twinkling titanite. Noticing whether or not they dropped items is kind of hard because their like bodies are so big that their drop will actually like clip inside of them. So you might not notice right away that they actually dropped something. Alright. That's pretty ominous, isn't it? Time to change up my equipment. How many of these do I have? Where is it? I have 3 of them. Perfect. Remember what this thing does? It's a ring of sacrifice that lets you keep your souls and whatnot. But in addition to that, you cannot get cursed. Because that's what Seath can do. We saw it in his boss fight a little bit. He has the ability to kill you via curse. Which is terrible. There's the thing that Logan talked about. That's Seath's special precious crystal. Oh, he's mad. He found out we came over here and he's like, bitch! Get away from my crystal. We are threatening his immortality. You get a better look at him. He's gross. He's got like these like nasty crystal ball shit underneath him. Fuck you, Seath. He's like, no, my crystal. Now I'm not invincible. Alright, so here comes the hard part. The goal is now no longer to win the fight. The goal is to get what's on his tail, which is super hard because he like spins on a turntable. He's doing the curse shit right now. He doesn't like you getting in his ass. He hates it so much. He does this bullshit to get you out of there. But if I keep going for his tail, I will hopefully get his thing. I'm probably dead. Yep. This fight's hard. Rare ring revival. Well, I keep my souls. I didn't need it for my curse just there. I'm going to have to pop some items so that I can get back to, or rather so I can level up. Whoops. This is going to be hard. This is going to take a while, period. He's tough on his own, but getting that weapon out of his tail is even harder. It is probably the hardest one. And I would say it's actually worth it, because it's the coolest thing you can get off of a boss. Or, like, off of any of the dragons. That's close to what I need, right? Oh yeah, it's just like 2,000 over. So let's go for one more invit. That might help me out a little bit. And now we cut footage back into the boss fight. Or we could just not cut into the boss room. I got what I was looking for. I got the Moonlight Greatsword off of Seath's tail. And it happened off camera. This is a different session, again. Because boy did it take a while to get this one. There's no way I was going to waste hard drive space recording all those attempts to finally get this thing. This is a really cool weapon. It's a great sword that scales with intelligence. It is a bit of a famous weapon in FromSoftware like standards. This sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tail of Seath the Scaleless, the pale white dragon who betrayed his own. Seath is the grandfather of sorcery, and this sword is imbued with his magic, which shall be unleashed as a wave of moonlight. So the Moonlight Greatsword is like a tradition in FromSoftware's games, which dates back to, I want to say, Armored Core. There's maybe some sort of equivalent even then. It's been around for a while, and in this game you get it off of Seath's tail. So a lot's happened since that cut. I got a lot of souls on me. I got a lot of humanity on me. I've been buying stuff. So let's talk to Logan here.
Oh, hello there. Where have you been? Time is a resource. Let's delve in promptly.
And all he has left is one basic soul arrow. This is the last thing he has to sell.
The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge. The fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation. But his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast. Come again, any time you please, for I too learn whilst teaching a student.
Well, that's it for Logan. Now let's go and see Griggs, because I've been buying his stuff too. If I'm correct, Griggs should only have one more item left for sale. Also, there's something else to see at Firelink Shrine, which I might have to have done before fighting Seath anyway. I'm not sure. There has been a change here. That change is that we have a new guest.
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
I don't think it matters. Maybe we have to tell her yes, but the last time we saw him was in Blighttown.
Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If he'd just stay put.
Alright, good luck with that, Sieglin. Now let's talk to Griggs.
Oh, hello. You made it. Then let us begin. As promised, I shall bequeath Master Logan's sorcery to you.
We missed the dialogue where he tells us that Logan's gone off to the archives. He told me that while off camera, but no big deal. We already knew that. All he has left is, well, he can never run out of catalysts, I believe. But we need to get homing soul mass. We can try to buy the catalyst again. No, he sells them infinitely. So it's the sorceries that matter for him. Now he's sold out.
Oh, Master Logan is at the archives. Thank the heavens. Finally, his wish has been granted. I suppose he has his head buried in those tomes. That's always what made Master Logan happiest. Ah, I can just imagine him now. I wish to do what I can to locate Master Logan. I am aware of my shortcomings, but I cannot very well just sit around here and rot. Oh, do not worry. I have considered our relationship. I will only leave after I have taught you all the sorceries that I know. I shall count myself lucky if I manage to locate Logan, or even return here in one piece. Two things are
So we know this.
And two things. Then,
Well, Griggs, you have taught me all the sorceries you know.
all right. That'll do it. That should help you on your journey. May we meet again.
I'm sure we will. Let's take a seat here. Let's stand up. And let's see. Is he still here? Okay, he is. I have to beat Seath in order to advance his quest line. Maybe Logan's as well. I'm not sure. Alright. What do you say we do something a little different and fun? Oh, yeah, I had on the gold serpent ring because I've been doing some farming for some items. Let's put on... Where is it? I must have passed it up. Or not. It's near the bottom. Covenant of Artorias. I think I have to put this on every time I go seek Kath. What covenant am I? I'm not sure. Oh, I joined the Gravelords finally. I haven't done any Gravelording, but I did join the Covenant with Nito, and I got a couple of neat things for it that we'll see a little bit later. So let's make sure that we're a member of the Dark Wraiths. And warp on over to where Kath is, down in the Abyss. Because now I'm going to rank up his Covenant. The Dark Wraith Covenant has a couple of good rewards should you get it to rank 2. And for that, I need to give 30 humanity to Kath. I've been grinding these things so that I have plenty of hard humanity to use. So I need to use 20 of these things. Ooh, that's way too much. Can I... Alright, the triggers kind of slow it down.
What is it? I am your guardian. Go on, state your wish.
Alright, offer humanity. I would like to give him just 10. I don't know what happens if you offer all 30 at once, because I'm hitting 2 ranks. Rank 1 or 2 or whatever is here at 10, and then the next is at 30. Maybe you get everything if you do all 30 at once, but just to be safe. There's the red eye orb.
Farewell.
So the red eye orb is like the cracked red eye orbs, but this one's whole, obviously. And this one does not disappear. It's like permanent. It says pretty much the same thing. Defeat the master of the world you have invaded to acquire humanity. The Dark Race of Kath. Use this orb to seek humanity and plunge further into dark. Perhaps they are more human than we. Ah, that's a good line.
What is it? Go on.
Now give him the rest of my humanity. And I get the dark set and the dark sword. I think I mistakenly said that the dark race could drop this stuff, but they can't. You have to get it through the Covenant ranking up in this game.
Farewell.
Let's take a look at that. I also have a lot of new weapons. The Dark Armor. Armor of Dark Race, former Knights of New Londo who descended into dark. Their armor transformed and remains a symbol of the Dark Servants and their diabolical art of life drain. Mask of the Dark Wraiths, blah blah. Some say the skeletal mask of an ancient Dark Wraith is partially fused with the flesh of its face. And the sword, got a lot of weapons in here. It is a regular straight sword. The Sword of the Knights of the Four Kings of New Londo. Its blade is wide and thick, and it is wielded in an unusual manner. When the Four Kings were seduced by evil, their knights became Dark Wraiths, servants of the dark who wielded these dark swords. Alright, that's it. I might have needed the dark sword for a trophy. There's one that, there's a trophy for like collecting all quote-unquote rare items in the game, which I don't know what technically qualifies. I'm sure there's a list that I can look at later. I don't know if the dark sword is technically on that list or not, but whatever. For collection's sake, we got those things now. Well, we can look at all the other weird, unique things I have. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. Let's see, I got the Raw Longsword up to 5. I got the Flamberge. I rejoined the Cat Covenant temporarily, the Forest Hunters, and Shiva shows back up at Blighttown, and you can buy more stuff off of him. He sells this thing. I think this thing also drops off some of those serpent dudes from Sens. This great sword with an undulating blade is the choice weapon of the slithering serpent men of Sen's Fortress. This weapon is designed to flay the skin and cause heavy bleeding. Stone Great Sword. This is the big dudes in the Darkroot Garden. Also sold by Shiva. The Stone Knights who guard the Darkroot Garden wield this moss-covered greatsword. The same magic which created the Stone Knights is imbued in the sword. Unleash this power by wielding the sword with 2 hands. Demon Great Machete. This is Capra Demon's weapon, I believe. The lesser Capra Demons use these great swords in pairs. The blade is cast iron and hooked. The sword is imbued with no particular magic, but for those who have the strength, its great weight will smash foes mercilessly. Gravelord Sword. This is a reward for just joining Nito's Covenant. Sword wielded only by servants of Gravelord Nito, the first of the dead. Crafted from the bones of the fallen. The miasma of death exudes from this sword, a veritable toxin to any living being. It's a pretty cool sword, and you need 24 strength to use it with one hand, though. I think an invader used this against me when we were in the depths. I got the washing pole. This is the biggest weeaboo weapon. Katana forged in an eastern land. Very unusual specimen with a long blade. The blade is extremely long, but as a result, quite easily broken. Also sold by Shiva. I already took the pleasure of making it into a magic weapon. Demon Great Axe. This is someone's. This is Taurus demons. Carved from the bones of fellow demons, wielded by the lesser Taurus demons. This axe is imbued with no special power, but can merrily beat foes to a pulp, providing you have enough strength to wield it. Demon Spear. Carved from the bones of fellow demons, wielded by the slim, lesser Batwing demons. Oh, this is the Gargoyle dudes in Anor Londo. This was also sold by Shiva, I believe. The weapon of these Chaos Demons wandering Anor Londo are different from those of other Chaos Demons, and are imbued with lightning. I got a Silver Knight Spear up to +5. I got the Claw off of Shiva. A weapon formed by 3 sharp claws. Attacks cause bleeding, and the wounds inflicted are not easily mended. Preferred weapon of the spooks of an eastern land. I think this is only from Shiva. I don't think this appears anywhere else in the game. Got that extra catalyst. And that's it. So let me put away that catalyst and the dark, or like all these weapons I don't need. I was keeping them in my inventory just to show them off. Alright, let's warp and go see, I'm gonna go see Quailana actually, so we'll cut some footage and we'll go see her.